Hello.
Hello.
Hey, yo, what's up?
I was not expecting to win this, so
Well, let's go.
it's
Here you
nice.
are. Okay, so can you link your profile?
Yep. Um,
Ooh,
yeah. Okay.
okay, actually, shoot, give me one sec. Let me get your file saved.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, wait. Shoot. I need to like get my desktop organized to do this. Okay, I like just heading the file with your username Topaz and current rank. So
Yep.
11269.
All good.
And today is February. Well, for you, it's the 7th, I guess.
Yep, seventh.
Okay, I'll say 7th.
All right. I mean, it doesn't really matter, does it?
No. Okay, so tell me a bit about yourself and
Okay.
where you think you're
Um,
at and things you probably want to work on right now. Or I guess I'll say like where you feel like you are right now and things that you kind of want to work on.
yep. So, I was a dirty 1-2 farmer until I think I saw one of your videos, which was like, you should play tournaments, and I'm like, that's a great idea.
Oh, let's
I
go.
should play tournaments. So, I've been playing tournaments for like the last year.
Okay.
Mainly as like a nomad hard rock, like um, like aim slash ult sort of player.
No mod
Like
hard rock.
can't really play gimmick,
Okay.
can play 6.5, but like can't really play hidden, and is severely speed capped.
Okay.
Um, so so I've been playing tournaments every now and then. Um, and I guess my main goal really is I want to make a few deep runs in like 5 dig rank restricted team tournaments.
Team tournament specifically.
Yeah,
Okay.
because speed capped, can't read low AR,
Right.
have brain damage. So
I can relate to that. Okay, let
yeah,
me write down so far. So you started as like a DT farmer or like nomad?
DT no mod.
Okay.
DT as long as the verse aren't more than 3 notes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So started playing tournaments around the last year. Um Current strengths are like nomad slash hidden, aim slash alt type stuff.
not hit, not hard rock, hard rock,
Oh
hard
yeah,
rock.
I meant to say hard rock. Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Hard rock. So speed is speed, gimmick, and reading are all I feel weak. And
Yep.
current like main goal. Let me close my key overlay. It's like activating when I press the C key. Main goal
Nice.
is to I guess like make it far in 5 digit team tournaments. Make it
Yep.
far in 5 digit team tournaments. Okay, this is a good start. So we'll definitely do some gameplay work. I think what I want to do is focus on specific map pools that you've played in the past, and we'll look at how you felt. So one thing I want to touch on regarding like team versus solo play, and this might be something you kind of already understand, but there's a like if you had said you wanted to make it far in 1v1 tournaments, it would be definitely a lot different because in team tournaments you can specialize and just be really really good at your skill set and you can still provide a lot of value to teams, but in 1v1 if you have any weakness then it's just going to get abused and you'll only be able to make it so far. So
Yep.
yeah,
Because
but
I'm currently playing ANZT, which is like the Australian 1v1,
yeah, yeah.
and it's like it's so doomed in terms of like it's like, oh, to be fair, I've picked easy and hidden too every time, but I think that's more just ego and I'm playing for fun.
Okay,
But
okay.
it's like
Wait, there's an easy pool in NZT.
yeah, it's more of a for fun sort of
Oh,
variation. It's
oh,
like the
okay.
summer one is for fun and the winter one is like
Se-
serious.
Oh, okay. Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I thought they were just all serious.
No, last year there was like a really weird like rotating format where it was like a Squeegee one round, then it was like Scorpio
Oh,
one round, and it was like
right,
so
that's
bizarre.
cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's probably start with, do you have like a map pool in mind that you've worked on recently that we can kind of like pick apart a couple of the maps from that pool?
Um, I've spent most time playing uh like Australia's 5WC tryout pool, but I'm guessing I probably shouldn't share that.
Like your scores or the tryout pool?
Like in
itself?
terms of the pool itself.
Oh, you
I
know.
mean, I guess it doesn't really matter if I show my scores, right?
Yeah.
But then
It's just
sending the
tryouts.
pool's a
So.
bit sus. Sending the pool's a bit sus
Oh, really?
because people might rat it.
Wait, really?
So-
I didn't know. Like, I mean, in like OWC, for example, everyone shares their tryout pools. So, I mean, I don't know if the culture is different, but
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I'll see if there's another pool I might be
Yeah.
able to look at.
okay, sure.
Okay, let's go. Oh, Mega's in chat. We're actually gonna use his pools. I'll send you Mega Cup.
Okay.
This is probably a bit too high SR for 5-dig, since this is 5k rank restricted. But
Okay.
this is probably one of the pools that like one of the tournaments that I was like actually grinding the pools for. So, yeah.
What is this 150 you on 92%? How do I get see?
I can't. Okay, that brings me to another point. Despite being a hard rock specialist, I can't act hard rock.
Okay. So HR is hard to act despite specializing in it.
Yeah.
And
actually, why did I link this? I didn't even practice this.
Oh.
Wait, sorry.
Wait, we can practice it now. Wait, are you in this tournament right now?
No, we got eliminated.
Oh, okay.
We went 1-2.
Okay.
Unlucky. Yep.
Happens.
In terms of something that I'm in right now. Okay, actually, no, this is good. This is good. Because I am in this right now. Let me just get the link up. And I have not looked at the pool yet.
Okay, let's go. Let's practice
the
pool.
link wants to. If the link wants to send. Yep.
It's loading.
So white
Oh,
dog.
I just realized I should share my screen.
Oh, yep.
This
I'm
is
sort
also
of watching on stream, so.
Oh, okay. Well, this way, I guess there will be no. Oh wait, wrong screen. Hold
on. Habib.
Hey.
I can probably just put my mic further away.
Oh, no. I fixed it already.
Okay.
I just had to turn you down like a little bit.
All right, all good. Okay.
Man, this sheet is like so nostalgic.
The sheet is Why is everything loading? What?
Well, where's the map? Well, that map IDs are here, so that's what matters. There's relax. Oh, wait, that's cool actually. Okay, so are you in this tournament right now?
Yeah, we are currently in losers.
Okay.
But we are still in.
Okay, wait, have you played this pool through already or not yet?
No.
Oh, like it just came out. I guess it's.
Yeah, it just came out.
Okay, let's play through the. Okay, let's play through the no mods, and we'll like touch on each one just to get like a sort of starting point, I guess.
All right. Do you want me to share my screen, or are you gonna spectate?
Yeah. If you can share your screen, and I'll watch through. Oh, okay, not that. And if you have a hand cam, you're welcome to turn it on. If not, then it's fine.
It'll probably take a bit long to set up.
Okay, I think it's okay. I think it's fine.
Fine as in like fine to turn it on, or
it's okay without it.
Okay, yeah. All right, so I don't even have the folder set up.
Oh shoot, it's okay. You can set it up as we play. I think.
Yeah. Wait, there's a hard rock map.
Yeah, this is a banger.
All right, this is a banger. I kind of want to go for a score on this in solo hard rock, but yeah, it's another issue.
All right, let's go.
Again, probably not as warm as I should be, but
that's okay. This is also like just playing through the no mods will be a warm up. So it looks like, are you dragging tablet?
Yep.
Okay. Uh-oh. Happens.
Decided to not tap, I guess.
And are you using index middle or ring?
Middle.
Middle, okay.
So I'm like when I'm single tapping, I'm single tapping on my middle.
Okay, yeah.
I love missing the last 2 triples.
Oh,
Oh.
same. So from like a pure aim perspective, it seems like you definitely have the aim to like FC this map potentially. It seems like.
Yep.
Okay, well, one thing I do want to point out. I'll try to refrain from like making too many like assumptions about your level right now until we play a couple maps. But I do want to mention or ask about how like sometimes you were like tapping both fingers at the same time. I don't know if that was because of like nerves or if it's just something that happens sometimes.
It's a bad habit where when I alternate, my finger is too low. So like the other key actuates.
Okay, yeah,
So
I
I'll
see.
accidentally double tap sometimes.
Yeah, I see.
Which
Okay.
is really bad. You can imagine on
Like stacks.
perfect stacks and yeah.
Has that ever
I've
tripped
definitely
you up?
missed more than I've definitely missed more than once on that.
Oh no.
So yeah.
Oh, do you have your area, by the way?
85, I think. Yeah, 85 force aspect ratio.
85.
It used to be
Force.
89, but I was missing corners too much.
Ah, okay.
So I decided to shrink it, and I think it's gotten a bit more consistent, but
Looks
or
between.
at least I'm not complaining about bottom right every 4 minutes.
Let's go. Okay. Let's play the next map.
Alrighty. Oh, number 2, my favorite.
With fingers. Oh, tell me about it.
It is 180 though, so it might be playable. Not crazy.
You got this. Wait, hold on. Can you pause?
Yep.
I'm gonna restart the stream. It's like
Alrighty.
low quality. Okay, yeah, fixed. It's fixed.
Okay.
All right, let's go.
My aim is so shaky right now.
That's okay. Yeah, I'll mention like I'm not super concerned about your like actual scores, and more so like we'll talk about how each map feels and stuff like that.
Yeah. I think because I'm not warm right now, I'm like straining too much when I'm tapping.
Ah, okay.
Which makes my aim very shaky.
Your tapping is still kind of keeping it together, despite that.
Yep. Oops. Oops.
Yep. That's... We love Noma too. Alright, that also seems pretty doable, I think. I mean, you have an A-ring from a while back.
Oh, was I playing this a month ago? Oh, who knows? Anyway, it's... I feel like the biggest issue is when I start straining, my tapping gets very... Oh, not my tapping. My aim gets very shaky. So when it gets spaced like that, like I just can't control it.
From like an aim aspect?
Yeah.
Where
Like even if I'm
your screen
focusing
is
to make sure my
black.
tapping's like okay. Oh yeah,
And you go
sorry.
to the
I went
editor.
into editor. Yeah. Whoops. So like when it got a bit more spaced, it's like, oh, my cursor is just not going to find these notes.
Does that only happen if you're not warmed up, or is it like if the tapping gets difficult, or if you're trying to be careful?
If I'm more warmed, I could probably play this okay. But if it's like 190, it's going to be the same problem, right?
Okay.
It's like, so when I'm on like the limit of my tapping at the time.
Okay, got it.
So based on my warmness, yeah.
Then you kind of like sacrifice aim for tapping.
Yeah. It might be a bit of like hubris because I'm like, yeah, my aim's good enough to aim this.
I
But then,
see.
because it's shaking, it's not.
I see. Do
Like,
you
I'd
ever...
rather,
Oh wait, you can finish.
like I'd rather tap better than aim better because I'm more confident in my aim.
Okay, yeah, I see. Do you know what happens if you focus only on your aim and like you try to... Like, we can try making a practice diff of the end and like try to focus only on your aim and try to have confidence in your tapping.
Where am I? What's the command for go to the start of the map?
Z. So you like or Z, I guess. You like hold like start selecting notes in the top bar.
Yep. Let's go from here, I guess.
Yeah, and then you press Z.
Okay.
And then yeah, that should be good.
It might be okay because I'm not as tense because of the break. Oh. There's nothing else to the map, right? Try that again.
I don't think so.
That felt a bit...
Yeah, sure.
Okay, I'm still over aiming, I think.
Yeah, I think, well, actually, on the very first, like where it gets spaced the first time, it looked like under aim, although we might have to try it again. But I do want to say that I think your tapping is probably good enough on these kinds of maps to where you should just think about only your aim. Like kind of play it like an alt map and just focus on your aim. Yeah, you're under aiming a little bit there on the 3.
Okay. And then I just missed the snap. Okay. Because I do struggle a lot with like the
like spacing changes?
Yeah, like spacing plus direction change.
Oh,
So
okay.
even on like a no mod 3, it's like I need to play it quite a bit before
I
I'm like
see.
able to play something like that.
Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Sometimes struggles when flow aim patterns change both spacing and direction. Okay, let's play the practice
Because
diff
if
another
it's
time.
just okay, because if it's just direction, it's fine, and if
Ah.
it's just spacing, it's fine.
Ah,
But
okay. Okay, clean. How did that feel?
and again, I think it's like going back to the I just need to play it a few times
Ah, okay,
and like
yeah,
actually just look at it.
yeah. Oh, which one were you focused more on aim or tapping in that run? Do you think?
Aim.
Okay, yeah. I think like streaming is kind of weird because like in some sense, obviously you need to think about it a little bit, but you need a lot of confidence. I think the more confident you are in your tapping, the better it actually becomes.
Yeah.
So I think at this point, at least for 180, I can't judge other BPMs, but at least for 180, it seems like you can just kind of put all like full faith in your tapping. Because if you think about it from like a tournament match perspective, like I think it's more important to at least make sure your cursor is over everything and you're not note locking. Because we saw what happened in the sight read or in your first run, where you just
Yeah.
kind of get tanked if you note lock. So yeah,
Yeah.
aim is definitely king in tournament play.
It might also be a confidence issue since because on a lower BPM, right? Like because this was no mod 2 last week, and it's like, oh, I know it's 175. I know
Yeah.
I can tap 175,
Okay.
and like this is the flow aim in this is probably
Yeah,
like
this is very tame.
yeah. So it's like because I'm confident in my tapping in this sort of BPM, I guess I can just look at my cursor.
Okay, I
And it's
see.
fine.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, let's try number 3.
alrighty.
Let's go. Wait,
Stop
banger.
diff?
Oh my god.
Stop diff? Yep, top diff. I also feel like I'm very RNG on No Mod 3.
Oh,
Like
alright.
even just in terms of what sort of a map it is.
You mean like depending on the style of number 3?
Yeah. But that probably goes back to like there are just some patterns that I need to properly practice.
It might be a reading thing. I think I definitely want to touch more on reading as we progress in this pool. Well, I don't know if you can hear when I leave and come back in the stream, but it's just I'm like resetting it for the quality if the quality drops.
Alright, all good. Australian internet be like. I think I also just don't like keeping my cursor on bursts.
Oh, interesting. Is this correlated with missing the end of a triple in No Mod 1?
Yep.
I feel pretty confident in your finger control, like
Yeah.
just your raw finger control, which is good.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, dang.
Jump scared by wonders.
Sight read moment. That's definitely hittable.
Yep.
Nice, nice. So I want to ask, between aim, tapping, and reading, in like a really general sense, which one would you say you're most confident in?
Aim 100%.
Okay, okay. Okay, so if you had to rate them on a scale of 1 to 10, where 10, like your aim is a 10 out of 10, so like relative to your aim, how would you rate your tapping and reading?
Tapping in what sense? Because it's like low
Um,
BPM tapping, I feel pretty confident in.
in every sense, just give a number and you can kind of elaborate on it
Okay.
relative to your
I
aim.
guess my tapping would be like a 6 or 7.
Okay, yeah.
It's like obviously, as the BPM goes up, like, and the bursts get longer, my tapping just doesn't exist, right? But at a lower BPM, even to like 240, I can finger control quite well,
Okay.
as long as the burst's not long enough. And then the missing 3 points is just can't stream for very long on
Okay.
higher BPMs, can't play higher BPM bursts, stuff like that, right?
Okay.
Then I
got
guess
it.
my reading would be around like a 4,
Oh, okay.
because it's like can't read low AR, or can't really read low AR.
Okay.
Okay, we'll get to that because there's a point I want to bring up, but I'll get to that when we go to the hidden 2.
Okay, sure.
So I can't really read low AR. I'm pretty prone to misreading just random patterns.
Okay.
So it's like,
Like it kind of
And
takes a
then-
couple plays on stuff.
yeah.
How does your high AR feel? Like what's like a comfortable upper range for you?
Upper range.
Yeah.
If my eyeballs are fully warm and
Yeah.
the rhythm's just simple, I can probably play around like 10.6, 10.5
Okay.
with gamma up because yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I mean
love
that,
gamma.
that's fine.
Yep.
um.
Yeah.
with-
But then a lot of these misses, it's like the misses where I'm aiming off of a burst too early. It's like I can't tell if that's aim or if that's tapping or if that's reading. It's probably all three if we're being honest.
well, when you miss, do you like immediately recognize like how exactly you missed, or does it like take a moment, or do you like sometimes not even recognize how exactly you missed?
because it's like I don't know why I missed those bursts in this map, right? Like I don't know why. Oh, I entered edit again. Whoops.
No, I can see. I can see now.
Okay. Yeah. Because I don't know. Because I've missed like some of, probably not the doubles. Because I'm pretty consistent on the doubles.
Can you send me the
But,
replay
like-
file?
Okay.
I'll pull it up and rewind.
Yeah. Cool. Export replay. Should be the right replay.
Right. Yeah, let me share my rewind.
At least songbanger.
Oh, if I ever randomly leave the call, it's probably because my Discord crashed. Sometimes that happens if my Discord pop out is full screen and then I close it. It's like a very specific thing that crashes my. I don't know why.
Nice. Thanks, Discord.
Hey, can you see my rewind?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. So let's look at specific misses. I guess this was leaving early.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but I feel like because I snapped to it, I just don't tap.
Yeah. Right. Right. You definitely did. But for the most part, like otherwise, your snapping is solid. What it might be, it may have been, that you kind of reacted to the note being there late because it was stacked. Which is possible, but I mean, I won't, put too much weight on just one pattern.
Yeah.
This I mean happens. Actually, I mean if we go purely off of the timing, you actually tapped in time if you like look at the bar at the top. But
Okay,
your
my
cursor
aim's
just
just a
wasn't
bit
there
slow.
yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean like you're snapping for the most part. Like you do tap like right when your cursor snaps, which is really good. Okay, I'll assume this was like kind of leaving early. 2, 3. Yeah. But you
Is
are
my tap
able
just
to
late?
do these patterns.
Is my tap just late?
No, your
Or
tap was on time, but you left early. You like kind of started moving over too
yeah.
soon. Which this honestly might just be a confidence thing. Because I will suspect like if the pattern was here, let me do my whole screen. Let's see, 116. Like I suspect that if the pattern was just this, I think you'd be able to hit it just fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just a matter of like kind of having everything else next to it. Like kind of like seeing it like this. I think you kind of know what I mean there.
Yeah.
Um,
It's like
so and especially since you're dragging, it's really just a matter of like feeling comfortable leaving your cursor there for longer and then just like shooting your cursor over to the one.
yeah.
And I know your finger control is good enough for these patterns, so that's not really a concern. Let's see. Yeah, same thing here. Same thing.
Leave too early.
Yeah, just leaving a little early.
Oh, that that hit is so late. Oh,
Yeah, well, yeah,
that hit is so
technically,
far.
it's kind of both.
Yeah.
Because if I align the bar with like the perfect timing of the two,
Yeah.
I think if you tapped right here, you probably would have gotten a pixel perfect hit or something.
But still not ideal.
Right.
Yeah.
And then this was
Yeah, that's getting ganked by 1/3.
yeah, this is just ganked. Yeah, that's just a Cyrene moment. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it was only a couple small misses in this map. I mean, and they all have the same common theme. So,
Yeah.
did
I
I?
guess if I just like stare at the note, like stare at the bursts, it should be a lot better. If I just like make the mental effort to just
Yeah.
make sure you aim the last note, make sure you don't
Yeah.
move
For
off too early.
alt patterns. It seems like you tend to leave patterns early sometimes, especially cut slash alt patterns, but it can happen on stuff like triples as well. So yeah,
If we like looked at the nomad one, it's probably going to look the same, where it's like
on the triple.
I'm just leaving the triples way too early. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll try to dig more into that because I'd like to kind of figure out if that's more of like a reading thing or a confidence thing or kind of something else.
All right.
Okay, let's try number 4.
Okay. Nomad falls are also very RNG because it's like, is this a speed map? If the answer is no, then it's like, oh, I guess this just isn't playable. How old are these scores? Okay, yeah, it isn't playable. Let's take a look at this.
Let's go.
I think I remember this map.
Oh, cool slider. All right, I will request this replay also. Replay file.
I feel like I drop so much hack on these sorts of maps. Just like, oh, that's not the right button. Whoops.
Yeah, I always export from the result screen. Just press F2. It's just I don't run the risk at all. So scary. All right.
Because I think normally, I'm really good at hitting 100s after sliders.
I
Just
see.
on like a normal no mod 1 sort of map.
You mean 300s or 100s?
100s. Like,
It's a unique skill to have.
if it's a slider, then a note after, right?
Okay.
Like, I sort of want to rush it.
Right.
So if I'm playing like a no mod 1, I can like think to myself, yo, just slow down. But then for a map like this, where it's like there's more going on than just hit the note a bit late.
I think your 100s were like kind of more late than early.
Okay.
I think. We'll try to kind of spot common themes here. This was just a misread. I mean, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean the intro. I think just kind of. I mean, I'm sure if you played it one more time, you'd be fine. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do want to see. We'll kind of look for over tapping, but I mean, your tapping seems like, as I mentioned, your finger control seems good on these maps. So that's good. Because that sometimes takes a while to like. I'm like, you can read the finger control here, or like, I mean, you know, how many times you need to tap, which is good.
That was missing. Oops.
Yeah, little.
Yeah, it was just missing.
Little missing.
Because it's like, I feel like I should be able to SS these sorts of maps, but it just.
Right. So I think
doesn't
the
work.
last thing we'll worry about is hitting these like long slider ins. Just because like while they are obviously important, you can drop slider ins in a tournament and you'll still get 900k, so it's fine.
Yeah.
What was this? Yeah, it seemed like sometimes you kind of started an entire pattern late, kind of out of caution. It seems like you hit the pattern, you just kind of hit it late.
I think I get scared at like patterns where it's just once as well, where it's just new combos. So it's like I sort of just like brace myself for it a bit and then end up hitting late because of it.
I see. This looked like it's kind of overshooting a little bit. Oh, this you kind of caught yourself actually. You like over aimed and then you noticed, but then it was a little late. I want you to try. Okay, this is going to be a bit of an experiment, but I want you to try playing this map with zero music volume. It's only hit sounds.
Okay. Ramsing tech.
Oh wait, how did you know? Like, okay, can you retry, but put 5 offset?
5 offset?
Yeah, 5. I think just 5 should be
Plus
okay.
5?
Yeah, plus 5.
Yeah.
If there's no music, then technically it doesn't matter, but I think you're probably going to want the offset. I think you need a bit more like confidence hitting these patterns. You just have to you have to go faster. Just create your own rhythm and just follow it. The rhythm in tech maps is actually not that complicated. It's just the sliders that are fancy, but I mean you can do 174.
Yep.
Oh. Okay, we'll play it again and we'll put the music back on. But I think what you like the phrase that's really important to keep in your head on these kinds of maps is you just need to like feel the rhythm, so to speak. Like you just need to kind of feel out the song and feel out the rhythm and like play it instead of kind of I don't know. I think there's like more confidence that is required in like playing these maps really consistently with high ac.
I feel like I also read rhythms based on approach circles rather than like music.
Oh, okay.
So like that probably doesn't help for something like this where it's like.
I mean, you still can. The approach circles are there for you. The only thing where it wouldn't help is hidden.
Oh, okay, it's like a galactical lynch.
Happens.
But definitely felt better and worse at the same time. Like this was a galactical int, but I feel like I was lacking a lot of the sections that I normally wasn't.
Yeah. I think there were definitely parts where like your UR was like super clean. Can you check like the UR data on like that replay versus your first one? Yeah, those are the same numbers, like 11.1, 11.1. And then the first replay was, yeah. And then that may have just been offset, to be honest.
Yeah.
But still, I think you're in a good spot now.
This was the no volume one.
Yeah, that was.
And
no
I guess
volume.
that sort of makes sense because I'm playing more. Just look at the approach circle.
Yeah. Although also that was your highest score and highest AC. So maybe the Ramsing method is real.
Maybe.
Maybe it's real. Okay. We might come back to this. So tech is one of those things that like, especially if you have like a 2-minute tech map in the pool, like just farming locals like crazy. Eventually you'll start to like pick out the patterns that you mess up every time, and you kind of you kind of work those out, and then the next like couple plays you get, you start noticing like the next patterns that are tripping you up the most. You go from like 92 average to 93, 94, 95. Yeah. But just farming locals on these kinds of maps is really OP.
I noticed I was missing on a lot of the same patterns.
Yeah. So
I think I missed on like there was like a slider here that I missed all 3 runs, and it's like, oh, whoops.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure I misaimed up all 3 runs. So it's like that's like something to look at, and then it's like rhythm gets better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Better. So I think for maps like these, like tech maps, just farming locals, I think after the first like 2 or 3 runs is where you really start to like have enough data to work with. Like, oh, I've been missing that pattern every single time. And
Yeah.
from there, right, yeah, from there, then you really start to like each time you play the map, it like gets better and better.
Okay.
Let's try no mod 5.
I think this is gimmick no mod 5. Yeah, it's okay. It's vanity clock. All right.
Oh wait, okay, let's go.
It's AL7 vanity clock. Just double check that this is, yep.
No mod though. Okay, interesting. That's good.
Alright. Should I go for my easy skin for this?
Up to you. It's probably worth
Probably
it.
not dense enough. Switch anyway.
Yeah, let's just try.
Oops. Yeah, I think I double tapped there accidentally.
Uh-oh.
Oops.
I would miss like that in an actual match. I mean, there's definitely like patterns that you were able to read pretty much perfectly. I think like for the rest of the map, I think try to put most of your attention on like pure like reading focus more than anything else, and just let your hands go on autopilot. Yeah, like stuff like that you can read pretty well, which is good.
I think the biggest issue for me
Yeah.
is my aim like just refuses to work on low AR.
Oh, interesting.
So even if I'm like visually reading the pattern fine. Okay, I just misread that.
That's okay.
Like I think even if I'm like reading the pattern, okay, sometimes my aim just will not go to the notes.
Yeah, I think it's a just a learning diff or reading diff, because I think like once you feel really confident in like knowing how the pattern is supposed to go, that's where you can really like your aim has more confidence in just kind of going, you know.
Yeah.
I would I would try this map through like, well, actually let's like scan through the editor. I think that's like definitely worth doing. It saves so much time when you're learning these kinds of maps for tournaments.
Yeah. Because it's 5 minutes long, and
Yeah.
there's like a few patterns you want to look at.
Yeah.
All right. What do we want to look at?
Well, I would just press Z. It takes you to the first note. And yeah, you just like kind of scroll through and like stop on patterns that you kind of want to remember how they go.
Okay. Intro.
We love slow intros.
Yeah. So I'm pretty sure I was aiming these okay.
Yeah,
Like,
I
was
think
playing those okay.
Yeah.
If anything, I think I'd more just try to practice like stuff where it's like
right.
going back to the point earlier where it's like I like leaving stacks early.
Yeah, I was gonna say like
I feel like
I think this pattern, these patterns in this map is actually gonna like teach you or help you practice that a lot, like that habit
Yeah.
of like staying still and then like kind of going. Yeah.
And just retry it a bunch.
Yeah, sure. I would go back a little more.
Okay.
Because there's like one that you're kind of starting in the middle of.
Where am I?
It's like at like 1 minute, I think. Yeah, here.
Yeah. Start on the.
I would start at like 56, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah, around here is fine.
Yeah, just. Yeah. And just retry it a bunch.
Actually, here. Okay, so yeah, this is actually a big brain practice strat. So we'll play through it. Okay, so press continue, and then press. So on the top left corner, it's like these hotkeys. We'll press F2.
Yeah.
And that exits you at the current position you're at. So just play through it in the editor, and then when there's a pattern that you felt iffy on, then just press F2 and go back a bit and kind of look at it and play through it a couple times. This is basically like a flexible practice diff.
Okay. Yeah. And it's not like the. Isn't editor like pretty laggy?
It's laggy because it's forced in windowed mode, but
okay. But for something like this, it shouldn't matter. That's not a good spot to start from.
Yeah, you started after the pattern.
Yeah. So it's like go back.
Yeah, I'd go back to like here.
Oops.
Oh, oh, you're at like 115, I think. 115. You didn't not have a scroll wheel?
I do have scroll wheel. Hey.
Oh, okay, there we go.
Next to my tablet. Hey.
Yeah, I would just start around here.
Oh, that's not the right pattern. Let me go back a bit.
I think it's forward, but you can just play from here.
Okay, I'm just trying to find a nice spot to.
Oh, to jump in. Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Hey, let's go. Oh, I would go back on that pattern.
Yep.
Just press F2.
And then.
Yeah. This is where the key starts.
I'm pretty sure I read it as a 2, and then I realized it was a 3.
Oh, okay, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, because basically you do this, and then you've pretty much memorized the entire map. And now you can
just keep replaying it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
and just this process over and over, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's actually, I think it was the same type of pattern that we looked at earlier, where it's like
Yeah.
3.
I moved off too early again, I
Yeah.
think. Wait, hit the note. Oh my god. Is
There you
that
go.
4 or is that 3?
It is 3. It's 3.
Okay, I guess.
I mean, I think what you really need to do there is like focus on hitting the 1. Like, don't. I think you should think of the 1 and then the 2, 3, 4 as like separate, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so it's 1.
Yeah,
Right?
it's
So
that like 4,
it's a
5,
double,
1.
and then like a
Yeah.
down, 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 down.
Yeah, I think you
down.
can think of it as like a 3 single taps, and then like you move on to the 3 spaced ones.
Yeah.
So I think that'll help you like stay still for long enough to hit all 3 notes. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. I want to try that again.
Yeah, sure.
Whoops. Yeah, it's same thing.
Yeah, I'd go back to like 155 and just play from there.
Yep.
Yeah, well, whatever pattern you enter on, you're just gonna like, you just kind of miss it. It's fine because it's test mode.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, saved it. Nice. Hey, what happened? What happened on that?
I think I just turned my brain
Oh,
off.
you hit back instead of F2.
Oh.
So
Oh,
you're back at where you started. You can just play from here again if you want. Get the practice.
Yeah.
Okay, that looked way cleaner. Let's go.
Oops.
Oh, saved.
I read that as a triple way too late. What did I even do there? What did I do there? How did I miss
I think
that?
you just kind of froze for a sec. The nice thing about these kinds of maps is that like the same kind of spacing gimmick tends to repeat the entire map.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure this section is just copy pasted from earlier and just flipped.
Hey.
Wait, can you F2?
Oh,
Oh,
whoops.
that's fine.
Uh,
I'll just like scroll forward.
choice forward. That's not forward. Okay. Yep. So hit that fine.
Yeah, that was good.
I hit that fine, I think.
Yeah.
Is
I
this
think it
pattern
was
right?
here, yeah. Yeah, this one.
Oh, I'll go back a bit.
Yeah.
I'm like just not reading.
Yeah, this is like the ultimate test of this gimmick. Or like staying still for 3 notes and then moving. Like, you can definitely do this.
By single tap.
Oh, clean. Why, but you're using your index well.
Because I think I don't know if I can single tap this BPM on my
Oh,
on
okay.
my middle. Because my index single taps faster.
Yeah, it's
Again,
basically the
I
same.
don't know how to single tap.
I see. I mean, I'm sure you can alternate it too.
Yeah.
So that same sort of like spacing gimmick happens again, like 10 seconds later.
Okay. Just play through then.
Yeah. So just grind it, because learning this pattern will also teach you like all the next ones. Yeah, this, and then it happens again later.
Yeah. Am I aiming? Oh. That's not what I wanted to click.
That's fine.
Okay, it brings it back.
Yeah. So like I think focus on like hitting the first 3 notes, because you're leaving the 3 early. Yeah, I think that's like the biggest thing there. Yeah, that time you only missed the 3. Yeah, I think we just solved it. It's just the 3 that you need to focus on.
Yeah. Focusing too hard. Oh, okay, I just didn't tap.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, that was close. Yeah. Oops. Okay, focus.
Yeah, and again,
I think
it's
the
really
first
just the
one-
3s, I think.
Yeah. It's like
Have you ever tried to like intentionally aim like behind the notes?
I'll try it. Oh, okay, that's just weird. Oh,
Okay, that might not work actually. I think that's too disorienting.
also one miss.
Yes.
Oh, okay, then I might turn my brain off.
Uh-oh.
Okay. I think there's just something that's like, but I click off. Okay.
You're in.
Where was this? I'm lost. No, it was after this.
You're like way behind now, I think.
Yeah. I mean, the entire section starts from here, so.
Yeah, I mean, you can just play from here. I just play through the end of the map.
Oh, I accidentally double tapped. Okay, I think my concentration is like in the bin now.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yeah.
I would say skip to like halfway through the Ki. Or okay, past this. Yeah, this is the bit
Past
we
this?
played already. Yeah, we played this already. Ah, okay. Yeah, the end of the Ki, I guess, or the end of this bit. I mean,
End of this bit.
yeah, you can just start from here. Yeah, that long slider.
Oh, misread that.
Yeah, I actually misread it the same way you did.
Start it again. Yeah, it's like that. So it's 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2.
I would focus on like the red triangles bit as like a separate pattern to remember. And then the green and blue 1-2s are like their own thing. Because if you just look at the last 4 circles in this bit, like the green and blue 1-2s, yeah, these two. You see
That's
the
just a 1 2 1 2, right?
it starts from the set. It's like 2 1 3 4.
1 2. Yeah.
So if you just remember that as like that's how it ends. And now what does the red triangle look like?
What's this for?
Well, I would just delete everything else so you can undo it later. So
Yep. So it's just
1 2 3 4.
1 2 3 4 1 2 1 2.
Yeah.
1 2 3 4.
I would actually so like put everything back. And then delete only the last 2 circles.
What do you mean by the last 2 circles?
Or like the 2 blue
greens.
ones at the end. Leave the green ones. No, leave the green ones, but then delete the blue ones at the very end.
Like the blue ones.
Yeah, delete those.
Yep.
And delete the blue ones before it also. Yeah.
I just play this.
Actually, wait. Put this back. Sorry. Put this back.
Because the colors change.
Yeah, because the colors change. So only delete the 2 3 4.
The 2 3 4.
Yeah, that 2 3 4. Okay, now let's just look at this pattern.
1 2 3 4 1 2.
Yeah, so see how it kind of like goes back on itself?
Yep.
I think that's like the core of this pattern, I think. Like everything else kind of branches out from like behind it and in front of it. So if you can just kind of like feel out that pattern.
Oops. Oh, I'm just aiming it on editor. Okay. Give that a try then.
Yeah, and yeah, you can put this back.
Bit more time than that.
Yeah.
I hit the pattern.
Yeah, way easier than now. Now it's just this like triple thing where you kind of have to stay on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would actually, so for now, try to ignore like the red triangle and like everything after it. Just only the first 8 notes and just try to hit those consistently. Yeah, and then you just put it together.
Yep.
Yeah. Because that red triangle you can already do now, so just worry about the first 8 notes there.
Aiming off. Whoops. It's...
Oh, you hit the 3 that time. That's good.
Yeah, and now I'm misreading the triangle.
Yeah, but as long as you remember how it goes.
Oh, I think it's like I think I've linked like the green to like a note in my head. And
Oh, I
because
see.
I'm not tapping the 3. Because I'm not tapping the 3. Okay, that's because every time I've hit the triples, I've missed on the triangle. But every time I miss the triples, I hit the triangle.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm misaiming that bit now. Like I'm misreading that bit again.
Well, let's try to focus more on the triangle and like don't worry about the notes before. I mean, you still play them, but oh yeah, see now you hit it.
Oops. I just wasn't focusing on anything that run.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm missing the forward. I just keep going back. Oops. Hey.
Actually, I have an idea.
Yep.
Okay, so what you're gonna do is you keep playing it, but they'll pretend that the last note is the blue 3. So like the first 7 circles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like you don't even play the 4. You just like miss everything after. Yeah, like that. It just do that like 5 times in a row.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is really just like kind of getting comfortable hitting that 3 and staying there for long enough. Okay, now you can add only the next note. Okay, I think it's coming together. Okay, I think, yeah, now you can try adding everything.
I'm misaiming the triangle. What am I doing?
Yeah, I think let's look at it in the editor again.
Am I snapping up? Because I'm not like...
You're kind
I'm
of...
always a note early to the thing. Am I missing a note?
You can lower the playback speed also in the editor in the bottom corner.
Yeah. Yeah, now I'm missing that again. Yeah, I think I'm going straight to the 1 instead of going down.
Ah.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was doing. Yeah, I did it again. Like I go from this 3 here, to the 1. Yeah, because that time I aimed it right, I just...
Right.
Is it coming together? Yeah, I keep
Yeah.
going to the 1 and just ignoring the 4.
Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, got it. Okay, clean.
Yeah, I read it right. I'm reading it
Yeah,
right. I just
yeah,
gotta
yeah.
stop.
Okay, it's coming together. Let's go.
Alright, one more try. One more
Yeah,
try.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, solved.
Finally makes sense in my brain.
Yeah,
Impressive.
and I think just getting that pattern down also is like it helps for the rest of the map. So it's not just
Yeah.
that pattern, it's the entire map.
Wow.
Nice. Is your brain sufficiently buzzing, ringing?
My brain is sufficiently fried.
Yeah, fried. Okay, let's play Hidden 2.
Yay, I love Hidden 2.
Yay! Now that your
Skip
brain is
Hidden 1,
fried.
or...
Oh no! You can do Hidden 1 first. Let's go down.
Okay.
But now that you've
Oh, it looks like it's Hidden Alt.
oh wait.
Oops, that's not the right button. Stop diff.
Yeah, it is. X
Oh my god,
Smokeland.
VTubers. I love VTubers.
That's good.
I find that a cursor trail helps me aim hidden.
Ah, I see. Oh, happens. This is a good Hidden 1 pick, I think.
For sure, Hitomi is pulling for this. Oof.
Yeah, this is one of those maps. I'm definitely gonna need to watch the replay. Load the replay and rerun.
Yep.
Oh, I think you're under aiming it.
Because I think I'm under aiming because it's like it should be over already. Like it stopped in the music.
Ah,
So why am I aiming more?
I see. Are those like quads, or am I reading it wrong? Like 1/6 quads?
I think I read it as a 4. Is it? Is it one? I don't know if it's 1/6 though. Is that 1/6? No, it's not.
No.
Oh, it is 1/6. Oh yeah, it is 1/6, but it's 140. It's just 210, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it is a quad.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Export replay.
Yeah. Oh my god, you do it the dangerous way. It scares
One
me
day
every
I'll
time.
delete the replay, and it'll be unlucky.
Let's see here. Rewind. Okay, can you see? Okay, let's see if there's like common themes between these misses. Well, let me do only rewind so you can hear it.
My music is too loud. Alright. There you go.
Rewind. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this was let's see. There's an under aim, I think. Yeah, you actually snapped it well, but it's an under aim. Okay, I'm just looking for common themes right now.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, the classic. 1, 2.
It's.
Wait, 1,
I started moving and I didn't.
2. Well, it almost seems like you didn't realize it was a triple.
It might also be that 210 is too fast. Like it's.
Maybe.
Because like I wouldn't be surprised if like my fingers just decided to not tap.
Wait a
Oh,
minute.
I just didn't tap. I just didn't.
Oh, yeah, I think you didn't tap. Yeah, I think it's the speed. I think it's a speed diff.
Yeah, because the music stops and I'm like, I'm supposed to stop now, right?
Right, but I mean,
still on one note to tap.
even then, you kind of like you fell behind starting at this note, I think. But yeah, I think the fact that it's 7 notes is kind of Well, actually, it does end on the 7th one. Interesting. Yeah, maybe you just need to. I mean, the thing is with these patterns, especially if you're in match, just tap it like 12 times. You just tap as many times as you want, because it's just there's a break after, so just mash it. That's what I would do. Wait, did we look at this?
Yeah, that's the.
Wait, what was the slider break? Oh yeah, the triple. Okay. Under aim again.
Yep.
And again on those triples, or I mean sliders. Oh, and then over aim. Yeah, a lot of it is like angles, I feel like. Also, I think the speed probably tripped you up here.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened here?
What did happen?
You kind of aimed like the entire slider body, I think. Wait, let me see if is that what it is? Wait, no, not there. Wait, you kind of aimed in the middle of the slider instead of on the head.
I'm guessing, especially since it's hidden, it's like.
Yeah, that's true.
Aiming to where I remember something being.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're looking at this, it's like if you're playing the game of like hit the object, and it looks like this, then I mean you kind of nailed it. So you hit it right in the middle.
Yeah. I experimented with like snaking sliders, and I think it helped.
I think there's a lot of options that people say are preference. I feel like, I mean, this is the very personal opinion, but I think snaking sliders is objectively better, like makes the game easier.
Yeah. Because the issue is like I didn't want to turn it on because I mean I guess I could have turned it on for hidden only, but like I could not read AR10 with snaking sliders.
Oh, that's fair. Okay, that's fair. Okay,
Yeah,
okay, actually,
that's just play more. That's just play more, right?
Yeah, I mean, okay, that's actually a good point. For high AR, I think it's actually worse with snaking sliders if it had to, because you just have less milliseconds to work with.
Yeah. And it's like I guess I could just turn it on when I'm playing low AR hidden. or low AI hidden.
Yeah. But for tech stuff, no mod, I think it helps to have sync inside. Okay, I changed my mind. I think it really depends on the map that you're playing, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I sort of don't want to turn it on because I don't want to turn it off for
Oh,
higher AR
I
maps.
see.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, you kind of like aim to the slider body.
I just aim to the last thing I see. Yep.
Wait, what was this slider break? Wait, what? Oh, this over aim.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of it seems like slider heads for you on hidden. Uh-oh. What happened here? Oh, I think, yeah, maybe it's just the speed.
Yeah. I just tap press there. And then I just random miss aim.
Well, here, um, this, I think you hit the stream this time. Yeah, that time you hit the stream.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah. The aim moment. Oh, wait, what? I didn't even realize you missed this. Oh, that's why. You just kind of tapped it late. Or you left early, I think is what it really is.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh, clean cursor dance. Over aim. Yeah, I mean, the reading is actually really intricate on these kinds of maps, I think. Like, to be really consistent on these maps, it takes some pretty solid reading, I would say.
Yeah.
Wait, what happened here?
Oh wait, no, I just done.
Yeah, you just left it. Cookie Z mode.
Unlucky.
Oh, wait, what was
Because even
this?
for that one, I thought I tapped it fine, but I
Yeah.
guess I just decided to curse it dance.
Let's see. Oh, here you just tapped early. Oh, what happened here? Oh, you've done this before. You did the same exact thing. Over aiming this 3. Yeah, here.
Yeah. It's a different angle.
It's a different angle, but it's kind of the same rhythm and everything.
Yep.
You did it there, and then here again.
Mm.
That was a slider break. I think it was. Wait, where was it? Oh, here. And then at the end. Oh, I think
The
this.
best.
Yeah.
The jump scare best.
Well, this time you hit it.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you aimed it, but you just kind of left
Yeah.
early, which happens. Yeah, and then the quad. I think we'll leave this map be for now, because I think it's really reading and tapping speed that's kind of limiting on this map more than aim itself. So
It's like the slider heads are an issue, but that's
yeah, I think as you get more comfortable with the reading aspect of these kinds of maps, that'll kind of work itself out.
okay.
Let's look at Hidden 2, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
my favorite map.
Let's go. Yeah, I think Hidden 2 is going to have more value to sit through right now than Hidden 1.
Yeah. Okay, nice. It's a BPM I can actually play. Okay, nice. 4-star map. Wait, what? Am I on the wrong diff?
It
Or my
might have
difficulties?
been nerfed.
Oh, okay. New SR
Ah,
and just not sorted.
your stream ended, I think.
Oh, did it? Oops. Oh.
Oh,
Get that back up.
all right.
All good?
Yeah, good. Finger.
Okay, brain. Turn on.
Oh wait, I know this map. I think this was in a tournament I played in. You should have replaced the MP3 with the Will Stetson version.
How did I? Okay.
That's like the only part of the map at all.
Okay, nice.
That part is just like go to the editor after.
Oops.
Oh,
Brain shot off.
that's okay. That note was definitely evil.
Wait, what?
That was the same thing. Like you can definitely FC this map.
I think playing Vanity Clock for 7 hours also helped quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Like every time
the
you
pattern?
you fry your brain, it's kind of like getting your muscles sore, but it's your brain.
Yeah.
Wait, can you leave the editor and come back? I think it's
Okay.
black. Yeah. Just like go back in the editor.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wait.
just
Okay.
it was black that time.
Okay.
Wait, it's still wait.
Just
Okay.
give it a bit. Give it a bit. Give it a bit.
Oh, okay, okay.
All good now?
Oh yeah, yeah, we're good.
Oh.
We're good. So it's in the middle. It's like the bookmarks in the middle. Yeah, this section, like right after the ki. Yeah.
Like all good tournament maps, the only bit to miss on is right in the middle.
Yep.
So I was rating this okay.
Yeah. It's really just this quad that's coming up. Yeah, this quad at the bottom. And the rest of it is doubles and triples, which I'm sure you can read fine.
What was I missing on?
Mm.
There was one pattern I misread.
Oh, that's right. The stacks. It's probably more like 75% through. Yeah, here.
That?
Yeah.
Oh, it's okay. It's because this.
Yeah, because it's kind of stacked. Yeah, it's that purple one. That's kind of stacked on everything. What I would recommend, or go back to that bit, and well, I would okay, go put like half playback speed, and then like go back to that pattern, So that I would go forward
What's it?
to like yeah, here.
Yep.
And just kind of watch it.
I think it should be fine.
Okay, yeah. We can play. I mean we can test it now.
Okay. Practice diff or just.
Just in the editor, I think it's fine.
Okay.
Unless you want to make one.
Nah, I can't be bothered. I'm not.
Oh, you mean so you can
this
play with
time
hidden?
anyway. Yeah. Oh,
Wait, what did you say? That you're not doing what anyway?
I'm not going to be in this map anyway, because there are 2 hidden 2 players on my team.
Oh, it's 2v2?
Yeah.
Okay.
2v2 team size 4.
Okay.
Okay. Oops. Yeah, because I think I want to tap 3 times. But there are 4 nodes there.
Oh, you missed the end of that triple also.
I just tapped twice. Oh, okay, it's I guess random.
Yeah, and it's basically the same gimmick twice. So
Yeah, okay.
nice.
I think that should be fine then.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
Oh, I should ask. So typically on your teams, what's the like skill set that you find is like, or like just in general within the 5-digit scene? What's like some skill sets that are like particularly like no one can usually play very well?
Like just in general?
Yeah, yeah,
Like no one in general?
yeah.
I think tech is the hardest slot in normally.
Oh, okay. Okay, the interesting thing about tech, I feel like if you learn how to play tech maps well and get really consistent at those, it kind of trickles down to everything else.
Yeah.
Like getting consistent on tech basically makes you consistent at everything except for like raw tapping mechanics, like speed. So, yeah, I think you're pretty close too for tech. It's just a matter
like,
of reading. What's up?
Yeah. Because like personally for me, hidden 2 is the hardest slot because no eyeballs, no brain.
Oh, I see.
But I think generally scores are lowest on tech, but that might also just be because people pull harder tech maps.
Maybe.
Not really sure.
But yeah, I mean, if you just get your tech skill cap up there, then like, and it's really just a matter of like local, like local farming, local score farming, like we were doing before.
Okay.
I think we're good on this map for now, especially if you feel like you won't be playing it. But as long as you're comfortable with like the process of like how we kind of break down these types of reading maps. Yep. Okay, I would move to
Hard Rock 1. Unless
yeah, we can just play through the Hard Rocks. They're both 2 minutes long. I think it's okay.
Oh, it's actual old Hard Rock. Fat C rank on top diff. Nice.
This
Holds the score. Oh, okay. They pulled this hidden 3 for ANZT, and it's like this map is not playable.
Oh god. This diff is.
Right.
It's the second diff, right? Yeah, it is.
Yep, second diff.
Wait, this map's really cool.
Oi, oi,
Whoa,
oi.
okay.
Speed map, speed map, speed map.
The 150 UR warrior. Okay, Queen. Okay, not bad.
To be fair, most of that act loss is on the
Yeah.
bursts. Oh, oops. Yeah, no, but it's like the issue is like my UR is just too fat. Like,
Oh. So how often do you go for like 99s with hard rock and solo and
not
SSs?
often.
I
I
think.
think I have like 2 SSs total on like not 2-star maps.
I see. Yeah, because I think that's really where your UR gets refined. Because you can only go so far without like really weeding out every single 100 on OD10.
Yeah.
So I think because it seems like your AR10 reading is actually not bad.
Yeah.
And you are definitely able to get like low UR, like in the 80s. I've seen on like sections of some maps, even on this map. So it's just a matter of like really like picking maps that you think you can get like 96 to 98 and just like spamming them, just farm locals and try to spot, instead of like spotting parts where you're missing, just spot parts where you're getting 100s and be like, oh, I keep, hitting late every single time in that one note, so, or that one pattern, so, and just kind of weed them all out.
All right.
What's up?
Aside from that, because it's like I think I have some high hard rock in my tops, but I feel like it's very RNG on whether I can have good UR on a day.
I see. Yeah, I think you just need to like dedicate yourself to like getting all those 100s out. Like honestly, that score, close power.
Carlsbad, yep.
Yeah, I mean, you already know
I think
you can
that's
get
above 100
99.
UR. I think that's above 100 UR.
Yeah, I mean, this is one of those maps like you can just like grind it, go for like this is 8 100s, go for like 7 and then 6 and then 5.
Yep.
Like that's really how it's done, I think.
Right.
Is
Just cool little bit. My top play.
Uh-huh.
Is I have a like 0x100 one miss on it.
Oh
And
no.
I
No.
can't beat it. Feels good. Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But just
You'll
fine
get it
maps,
one day.
Push hack. Fine maps, push hack.
Just push hack.
I'm dropping on hundreds. Yeah. Alright. Moving on then, or
Yeah. I think we can go hard rock too.
I do love my earthquake aim on hard rock too, as well sometimes.
Oh yeah?
Like I think last round I one missed the free mod 2 hard rock.
Oh yeah?
But the miss was at the start because I decided to have an earthquake 300 combo in. Okay.
Song is so good. Let's go.
Yep. I dropped so much hack on these sections.
The slow sections.
Yep.
So there is one pattern. I think it's at like 45% in or something like that. Yeah, around here. There's like builds up. This buzz slider, yeah. Okay, it's at 48. Just be really careful on those. Because I'm pretty sure you broke on it, sight reading.
Yeah.
I mean, I know you kind of know how these work, like how to play them consistently.
Yeah. I do love missing on bus sliders. I do love missing just on reverse sliders in general.
Yeah, buzz sliders are really where like I would just hit the next note super late if it means I can like stay on the buzz slider and know that I hit it all the way through, just to keep my combo in a match.
Especially if you're FC, because
yeah,
it's like,
yeah, just hold it and then just hit the next note late if you need to.
Yep. Definitely wasn't the best run on this, but
yeah, I mean, if it's your sight read or your first play of it in a while, then that's okay. But yeah, I think other than that, there were sections where you had like really clean UR. So, I mean, I think your OD10 AC is really almost there. It's just a matter of like having a couple maps where you kind of pick on every single 100 and like just retry over and over again.
I think I drop a lot of AC on like getting into sections, if that makes sense.
Yeah, okay. Like transitioning.
Yeah, because it's like say there's no buzz slider here, right?
Okay.
Like chances are I am hitting this note as a 100, and I'm probably hitting this note as a 100 as well.
Oh, like just trying. Do you know if it would typically be late or early?
Early.
Okay.
It's like, especially if there's like a break in the music as well, because then I'm reading off the approach circle, and I tend to just click early when I'm doing that.
Okay.
So I guess that's also something that needs to be addressed when just grinding AC.
Yeah. I think all that stuff kind of gets weeded out as you grind AC.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not too super concerned about your hard rock, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see here. I think we can just go through the rest of the pool. It's fine.
Okay.
Except
I do
tiebreaker.
sort of, yep. And probably relax.
Yeah.
Because I do want to try to get my hard rock skill count up, because I want to go for solo hard rock scores.
Ah, okay.
Because my top plays are all DT farm, right?
Right. I do see that.
And I kind of want to replace it with like cool hard rock map.
Right.
Consistency hard rock map.
That'd be sick. Yeah. You could get some sick 500s, I think. Although that might rank you up.
If I can hack. It should be fine. I got 1k rank buffer. That's hard rock.
True. You can just get a 600 and then decay a little bit more.
Right. Hest method, except he's long gone now.
Oh no.
It's this diff, right? Yep. The sheet's really annoying doesn't tell you which
The
diff.
diff,
You
yeah,
have to
that's
have a
true.
Look at it.
I would just copy the ID then.
Oh, through. All right. Oops.
How does your tapping speed feel?
It feels a bit faster than what it normally is at. Oops.
Oh.
Speaking of which. So what, this is 270, right?
Yeah, 278.
It's like I'm able to hit these bursts that are longer than 3 notes, which is feeling good.
Nice.
Whoops.
Happens.
Like of course the axe gonna, but I'm dropping a lot of act to just
Random
normal
stuff.
map as well. Yeah.
Yeah. I think reading and act really work together. They kind of like feed off of one another, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Because I feel like for this, I'm hitting. I was gonna say I'm hitting pretty early, but I guess that's also sort of offset from.
Well, maybe you're like
Not
hitting
being able to
early on
speed
like the
properly.
jumps and stuff, but you're like
I'm hitting late on the
falling
bursts.
behind on the bursts. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will add on. I think your aim is always going to be there to like, you can always put your faith in your aim. I think on like these kinds of maps, which is good.
Yeah. Like I was shit missing a bit there, but
You're right.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's really a tapping speed diff.
Yeah.
I think for, because I think you were alternating, right? But for pushing speed skill cap, I think single tapping is really helpful. Just because it makes it more straining on your fingers. Just kind of like push single tap on your index, push single tap on your middle. Even if you have to go down to like 220, 230.
Yeah. Or 210.
Yeah, or 210. But I mean, it'll build up within like a week of consistent playing. I think your single tapping will kind of like
Okay.
it'll get stronger pretty quickly.
All right. Next map then?
Yeah,
Or-
next map.
I have this map. Oh!
Oh.
Fancy rank?
Wait, it's frozen on my end. Oh, there we go. Oh, wait, clean? Clean.
I think I'm a bit fast from them though. Oh, unlucky.
All right, this is definitely a good like speed like level of difficulty for you to like push your skill cap on speed for sure. Usually around like 85%. Like if you're getting 85-ish, like 80 to 90, I'd say is like a good range for pushing your skill cap, especially on speed stuff.
Okay, it definitely came a bit apart towards the end, but
Yeah, I mean it's one of those maps that like if you just play it like 2 or 3 times, it'll kind of like your hands will kind of get up to speed, and then like the next session or maybe 2 sessions later, you come back and you just kind of keep doing that.
yeah,
I would put this map in a collection, like speed collection if you have one.
notorious speed demon.
Let's go. Let's see. Yeah, I think we can just play through the rest of the pool, and then like I want to kind of note down some broader themes that we talked about,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Uh,
Let's see. I'll note stuff down. Tech hard work back.
Oh, I know this map. Wait, they actually just stole. That's the second map they stole from another tournament. Like same map pool. I'm pretty sure this is the same week as the No Mod 4 in another tournament.
Oh wow. Wait, I know this song, I think.
I think there's a jump stairs slider coming up. Oops.
Yeah, I think your aim and your finger control are just like I think your two strongest pillars that you can kind of always have like handy, I guess, as you're training your other skills.
Because I felt like misses in that map were like, I feel like my stamina is getting a bit low
Yeah, yeah,
because 190 is a bit fast.
yeah, yeah. For this kind of map, it's pretty
Yep.
fast. I mean, this kind of map in general is just very like it just kind of doesn't stop. Do you have the map Heart of Night? Yeah, this map. Oh, it's the same BPM. Okay,
Oh.
add this map to. Do you have like a warm up collection or like a collection that you always use?
I have my AR8 warm up.
I would put this in its own collection. I would recommend playing this at like every session. Yeah. Oh, you can also just put spaces at the start of the collection name, and that'll also make it earlier.
Yeah, that ruins the aesthetic. This is a tournament
Oh, I see.
that I just didn't rename. It's like I want this at the top.
Let's actually play this map now.
Okay.
I think this map's at
Score
your
V1,
level.
score V2.
It's up to you.
Okay, I want to submit a score.
All right. Do you have OC Trainer?
Yep.
Okay, I would make this 1.2.
Okay.
Yeah, you can finish this run, but
Feeling the burn. Ow.
I mean that was solid. You got an A rank on your sight rate. That was really good.
That's foreseeable if my arm doesn't blow up.
Yeah, this map I think especially if you can rate change it to like 1.2, 1.3, and just kind of scale it
Yeah.
up. Wait, that's Jordan at the top? Jordan the bear? Oh my god.
Country ranking.
Yeah, no. I mean, like,
Demon JTV.
he's just a DT demon.
I'm actually playing Jordan next week for ANZT. So
Oh,
that's
really?
gonna be fun. Yeah.
I didn't realize he was still playing tournaments. That's sick.
Yeah. I think it's more just like smaller stuff is playing.
Yeah, probably just because
Yeah.
it's local, so the time zones aren't
Yeah.
horrible.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just rate change that real quick.
Yeah, I would make it 1.1.
1.1 OD10. Nice and fun. Oh wait, no, but that's with DT, right?
Yeah, 1.1, and then you're gonna add DT to it.
Okay. Yep. Just make it AR9. probably
Can't you scale
better range
the
out.
difficulty settings by the speed?
Scale AR.
Yeah.
Let's scaled it to 9.1. Let's not. That seems
You
not
got
fun.
this. Nah, you can do it because
Yeah.
you're gonna have this map memorized, and then like 9.4 or 10.4 is just gonna be your baseline. Heart of Night.
Yeah.
So maybe it's worth. Wait, did you go 10.2 or 1.2x?
Oh, I did 1.1.
Okay,
I can
1.
make it
Yeah, let's do
as well.
1.1 just for now.
Okay, why'd I make it OD10? That's the real question.
It's the OD11 practice.
Yeah. Okay. Make a 1.1. That's not OD10. A 1.2.
Yeah, make a 1.1 and a 1.2, and then that should be
Yep.
good for now. You can put them all in that collection.
Yeah.
If you want to keep the OD10 diff, you're more than welcome to.
Yep.
Oh wait, there's actually a life hack. Hold on, wait. Okay, so okay, remove the whole set. Remove the whole set quickly. And then what you do, so if you want to add the entire map set except one, it's like a very niche situation, but basically you right click the diff that you don't want to add. Or this one you do want to add.
Oh, yeah.
But you select the OD10 diff, so we use that diff, and then add the set, and then remove the difficulty. Yeah,
okay.
and then that adds everything else. That's like
Wow.
it's a very niche like efficiencies in the client, but
Nice 8-second time save.
or speedrunning collections.
Alright.
Let's try the 1.1. Wait. His BPM is 212. I think that's a good yeah, let's try it.
Cut out of it.
And if you feel like it's like too straining for now, then you can quit out. But let's at least try it. It's gonna be AR diff a little bit at the start, but as you learn the map, it'll be okay.
Ow.
Oh man, you made it. You made it.
Oh.
Okay, how did that feel?
Um, I felt like I was a bit speed capped on like a bit of the longer bursts.
Right.
So like even if I'm fresh, like it's probably hello.
Yeah, I think this is the right difficulty for you because this is gonna, it's building up your stamina, but it's also building up your high AR. Um,
Yep.
it'll like, I guess, I think it'll build you up for sure. And then wait, what's the AR on the 1.2 diff? Yeah, by the time you get there, you'll have the map kind of memorized, and it's just gonna be kind of adapting to the speed of the circles. But
Yep. 230.
230.
Oof.
You're gonna make it. I mean, I don't think it'll take that long for you to like get a pretty noticeable improvement on this diff. So as long
I
as
feel like the more speed I play, the worse I get at it.
interesting.
It's like it's sort of bizarre. Like if we look at I don't remember what this map's called.
Oh, this map.
Like
Well, 345 beat. No, okay, I'm joking. I was gonna say,
Wow,
dang,
I'm
not
nuts.
bad.
It's like randomly, it's like okay, what's this local doing here? Like,
Oh, I see.
what's this local doing here? It's like
And
I
your
feel
top
like-
ones are from like last year.
no, but it's like it's very RNG. It's like
Oh, well, how like
Randomly.
regularly do you play speed? Do you kind of like? Is it like very on and off?
because it's like I feel like when I decide to grind speed,
Uh-huh.
it's like I go from like this score to like this score, right?
Yeah.
But then like give it a few more days of playing, and
And
I'm
you-
back to like here.
Oh.
It's like I get my newbie gains and then yeah.
I mean,
Who knows?
I
I haven't really stuck to it though, because it's like I haven't really played through it. Because I'm like, oh, I'm bad at speed again. Sad. And then
yeah.
I go back to playing not speed.
Right. You really have to push through it. I mean, this is a graph. I don't know if you've seen that 8 key video.
Um,
Let me just draw this out, screenshot it, or I'll paint. I'll just do it in paint. Share my screen. So you have basically two graphs. I'll do this graph and then this graph. So this is like skill over time, right? So like as you're pushing speed, it's very like kind of like this, right? But
yep.
actually I'll just I just forget this one's here. Instead of this, if you kind of are like you kind of get here. Wow, this is just incredible. There we go. So if you get here and you're like, because it seems like you go through this process pretty well, and then when you get here, you're kind of like, okay, well, I'll just kind of leave it alone. And then you come back, and then you're like, okay, now I'm bad again. Okay, let's play speed again. And I'm bad again. Okay, well, I'll just leave it alone for a little bit. Just leave it alone, and maybe I'll come back to it here. Right? You sort of see what I mean, where it's like, kind of staying at this same level.
Yeah. Not
Um,
flowing upwards.
Yeah, you just have to push through it, and then you'll make it only barely past where you were before, and then you'll fall back down again. This is kind of like the progression that you have to be mentally prepared for, I think, as you're pushing your skill cap, speed especially, I think, because this is the experience that a lot of people have, both speed, stamina, things like that. But you'll only ever get up here, because at this point, it's a pretty notable difference. I mean, this could be the difference between like, I don't know, this could be like 280, and then this could be like 240.
Yeah.
Or even 230.
Or even 200.
That's true. I'll say 240, but like even then, it's. I mean, you sort of see what's going on here, right?
Yeah.
So this is the most important part. Like once you find yourself here, that's where you have to practice more than before. Obviously, you need to take some rest also, like taking like 1 day off or 2 days off in a row, and then coming back and kind kind of de-rusting a little bit, but once you find yourself at kind of rock bottom, that's where you know that like if you keep pushing past it, then you're gonna end up here, and then here, and then here. So
Yeah.
that's what you really need to look out for, I think. So yeah, let's try the free modes since we're
Okay.
here, and then we can wrap things up.
Speaking of speed, we've got speed free mod 1.
Nice.
Now the question is, do I want to play this hard rock?
Oh.
Do I want to play this hard rock?
Right, this map seems sick.
Alright, I'll play it hard rock.
Yeah, I think you're going hard rock on this.
I'm missing all these triples, but it's just finger lock more so than.
Yeah, it seems like more tapping speed, and like I think your AC is low mostly, but just because like you're just kind of slightly behind on like a lot of notes.
Oh, that's a cool pattern.
Dang. Yeah, that map's awesome. Kind of evil to have you play this right after Heart of Night 1.1, but you know, it's okay.
It's fine. Score was probably better because fingers are warm, even if arm is.
Sure.
Boom. Yeah. But again, that's just. Because it's like, I feel like the sections I was struggling the most with were like the more finger control-y sections because I just don't have the finger control at this BPM.
Ah, that's fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. It's like something like this I probably missed.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I think once your tapping speed gets up, then like this map's gonna be free for you.
Yeah. Just a matter of grinding it.
Yeah.
All right.
Like so
Pretty
far,
much.
I'm noticing it's like tapping like skull cap like speed, and I think like farming locals on tech is going to be really valuable also. Like that's going to trickle down, I think, even to reading. For like low AR reading, I think we've kind of hopefully you've gotten a good feel or grasp of that concept,
Yeah.
like the process.
Play through an editor.
Yeah.
Like really look at
Yeah.
the sections. that you're
Yeah.
struggling
Instead
with.
of just being like, oh shoot, I misread. Okay, well, go next pattern.
Yep.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
go. Wait, I know this map. So this map, either I would put like +5 offset, or I would just kind of. It's up to you if you feel like if you just played it again, you'd be okay. But I feel like the offset would help.
Okay. Because like I'm noticing a lot of my hits are just a bit.
Late, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I just decided not to tap.
I'm gonna check if I have offset on this map after you finish.
Okay.
Because I know I played this hard rock for a tournament. Okay, I don't know if you heard this because of noise suppression, but there's been this fly, like, just flying around my room for like days, and it just landed on my mic. So I just smacked it, and I'm pretty sure
I didn't hear it.
I think the I was hopefully it wasn't too loud on stream.
Hey, at least you got it.
I did get it. I'm really proud of myself, actually. Nice. Yeah, let me check the UR. Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's an
is-
offset moment for sure.
Yep.
Let me check my offset. Oh, I don't have offset, but I would recommend like +15 or +20 for you. I would try +15. Yeah, and then I think that's good for
Okay.
now. Okay, just kidding. I would do 20.
20.
Yeah, 20, and I would just leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay, I think we saved it.
Put out or
Up to you. I mean, I think you're pretty solid on this map. I don't know if you want to play it. I mean, you can play it one more time, and then I think you can leave it alone until the match.
yeah. Might as well just finish this run.
Yeah, just finish.
Oh, oops.
Oh, happens. Oh, happens. Oh, your act is way better now.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute.
I think that was in the same.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. My aim hand's starting to feel a bit dead. Session's been a bit long.
Yeah, all good.
Yeah, but that should be pretty doable.
Yeah,
in
for sure.
match. Like there's misses where or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Can you check the UR just to see the difference before and after picture? Oh, clean.
Wait a second. It went off.
Oh, but it's because of the 50s. It's because of the 50s, I think.
Okay, yeah.
But
Yeah. But that's pretty much. It's not perfect, but
yeah, I mean, I think it actually would have been perfect if not for that misaim on the 50s.
enough all the 50s.
Yeah. So I think that's actually solid offset and everything. Okay, I want to summarize a little bit
Alright.
what we've talked about. So let me share my whole screen. Wrong screen. Okay, so this, okay, so leaving patterns early. This I think will be trained. I almost want to say it's kind of connected to reading. I think like getting really comfortable on maps like Vanity Clock, might be tied to reading in a way. I think if you get really comfortable at maps like Vanity Clock, there we go. It'll help break that like that habit. Yeah, I think that's good. And so tech for you right now. Okay, so for tech, here, let me just make a new section for tech. I think improving tech is going to give a lot of value also. I think improving your tech abilities will give a lot of value because it'll improve your slider aim for one. Slider aim, which I think is also a thing. Seems like it's a thing for with hidden for you. Which I mean, bonus points if you practice tech with hidden. But which will help with hidden aim consistency for you. How do we format this? It'll help improve. Yeah, I mean, among other things, I think slider aim, reading. Yeah, reading and AC, I think, are the two big ones. Well, reading and AC, which IMO go kind of hand in hand. Let's see. So this kind of AC and then like really low UR AC, I think is a little different. Hard work AC we kind of talked about, where I think like getting consistent with really low UR IMO comes with like just really dedicating yourself to like weeding out every single 100. Trying to get as few 100s as possible. And more specifically, it's like, okay, I think a really good practical way to do this is to go through your top plays, or it's basically trying to improve your profile AC. What is this banner I just noticed?
Speed player plays speed map.
Let's go. But yeah, I mean, the specific process that you want to go through to improve your unstable rate and AC consistency is basically the same process that you go through when you're trying to improve your profile AC. Like, you take a map that you're already decent at and you can get a decent run and just like get one less 100 and one less 100. Just like go through these maps and be like, which map do I feel like I can get even one less 100? And just keep doing that over and over and over again until you get like, and you can measure your progress very clearly with this also, which is really nice. So you just kind of push for 98 and then 98.1 and you just kind of keep going up from there. So most practical way to do this is to push for higher profile AC, which makes you go through your top plays and look for maps where you can get even one less 100. So it's possible that if you improve a run, it'll actually lower your profile AC. Like these runs, if you get this from 95 to like 96 and it goes above this run, for example, and same thing here, then these would be weighted less. So, but overall, I think it's fine because then you get these 95s to 99, and then now you're really cooking. So
And relief 95 is 500. Oh, relief 99 is 500.
or is relief? What is that?
It's the one.
This one.
Control.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah. So yeah, true. You just go for Wait, is it that big of a difference?
Yeah, I think this is 99. I think it's 500 for 99. It might be with hidden, but
You see this? Uh-oh. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Wait, 590. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, you can. Well, the thing is, you'll just have to be careful about it if you don't want to rank up too far.
I should have enough of a buffer.
Yeah, I think you have enough.
Yeah.
And you can just like stay at like 10,001 and just like get like one less 100, and then the next day find another map. Get one less 100. Anyway, so let's actually do reading first, and then skill cup. So reading, this is really just the same process we went through today. So I think reading kind of has like a daily, like you kind of make your brain sore instead of your forearm. You kind of make your brain sore, trying to like download patterns. I think improving lower AR reading comes down to how do I put this? Like grinding like weird patterns and just trying to download them into your brain until your brain starts feeling fried. Like you want to be like sufficiently fried, and then like you come back the next day, like after sleeping, and then you like kind of refreshed again, and it's like it's downloaded. It's kind of like while you're playing, it's like compiling the packages, and then it's like after you sleep, it kind of. Okay, I think that analogy actually fell off a little bit, but I think you get the idea.
I get the idea.
Yeah. So the editor is super useful for this. Yeah, and then DT skill cap. I think it's like DT skill cap and tech. It's like if you just focus on those two, then like everything kind of trickles down, in my opinion. Except for like little things. So probably one of the most important skills for you to focus on. And I think the most important thing regarding this for you is to not what's the word, like to not like stop if you kind of have like a speed reset. Like push through. And I'll just say like make sure you push through speed resets. Those are where you get the I think being able to push through those will give you the most benefits. Yeah, I'd say basically. One thing, the good thing for you, since you're a tournament player, is that typically tournament players have like most of their fundamentals down pretty solid, and I think for you that's also definitely the case. I think the biggest thing is probably like getting your lower AR like gimmicky type reading up a little more consistent. But aside from that, I mean, it's really just skill cap pushing, and even tech I think is like kind of its own skill cap in a sense. But yeah, so I would say priorities for you If I had to like sort these like highest priority in my opinion, I would say I almost want to say like improving your tech skill cap. Hmm. Let me think. Let me go back to this pool. Um, yeah, I think tech is gonna give the most value, and then partly because you also mentioned that like a lot of people aren't super comfortable at tech in this rank range. So if you're able to just get your tech like super strong, then I mean it's just always gonna get banned against you basically. So
Yeah.
um, so tech I'll say like one tech. Uh, what you mentioned that lots of people in this your rank range tend to struggle at higher level tech maps. So if you're able to get your tech abilities up there, then you'll be super OP basically. And also IMO tech abilities trickle down to many other types of maps, and just makes you way more consistent as a player. And then like the other side to it is DT skill cap. So let me put more space here. Formatting, formatting a notepad file. Okay, so yeah, this is kind of the other side of it. This is the like other side of skill cap, along with tech, that I think will give you so much value. Because like I think most of your fundamentals are fine, and oftentimes when you're kind of like averaging 300 400 on a map and like you can't really seem to push past it, I think like it's this sort of skill cap stuff that's actually in the way, and not like a consistency fundamentals thing. Because I think for the most part you're doing pretty well in that aspect. Um, so this will push how do I put this, like both like I think tapping speed and stamina are primarily primarily boost your tapping speed and stamina, but it'll also take your aim and reading speed to the next level as well. So yeah, and then after that I would probably say I think reading would probably be next. Yeah, reading for sure. So 3 is lower AR reading. I think like this is like the final part in like this trio, because you have the aim down. I think your tapping technique for streams is already solid. Like your mid to lower BPM like Noma 2 tapping ability is pretty solid as well. And all these like little intricate like aim control, finger control, like reading like how many notes like a certain burst is, for example, and like there's like weird types of like like reading stuff and finger control. That's all like really solid for you. So it's really just this skill cap stuff, and then like the lower end of like AR reading, I would say. If you're able to get this down along with pushing your tech and DT skill cap, I mean that's pretty much it. Then like what else do you really need to work on? I guess hidden, which is its own kind of thing. I don't know if you've heard this analogy before that I like to use with hidden. The way I sort of think of it is kind of like cursive writing, where it's like everything means the same thing, but it kind of looks a little different. And when you start learning cursive, like even though you kind of already understand English, you still start from the alphabet, just kind of get familiar with how everything works. And then relatively soon after you start learning, you're limited not by your like cursive abilities, but by like how good you are at understanding the language itself. So kind of the same thing with hidden in Osu. It's like it's a slightly different way of reading. Like obviously there's no approach circles to help you, but once you get relatively comfortable with hidden, then it's less about getting better at hidden and more of just kind of improving your skill overall and just kind of tacking hidden on top of it. So that's kind of how I see that. I would say, yeah, I'll finish that in just a sec. But 4 I would say is like hard rock ac slash low UR consistency. And then 5 I would say is hidden. And then the rest I think like you kind of have down already. Let's see. So you'll be pretty much set as far as covering any major weaknesses in tournament play. Yeah. So this, I mean, I kind of covered this already earlier. I'll just write my little cursive analogy here, but kind of see this as compare learning hidden to learning cursive in a way. Once you've learned the basics, you're just limited by how good you actually are, rather than just getting better at cursive slash hidden. Basically, that's kind of how I think of it. Yeah. Any questions there?
I think I'm fine with that.
Okay.
So I guess for hidden, it's just like even just playing through an entire like map pool, just like force mod hidden.
Oh yeah, yeah. That
Stuff
would
like
be
that,
cool
where,
actually.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, just to like build all those fundamentals up. So just like a lower SR pool.
Yeah. Or actually, I would say to get really. I mean, this is like kind of my way of doing it that I think works really well. But like 4 stars and lower, so like 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, up to like simple 4-star stuff. Like if you can get super consistent at like assessing those maps every single time with hidden, then like you'll be solid. I think like you won't have to like then you can just tack hidden onto anything that you can play pretty much.
Okay.
So I think working on being able to assess 1, 2, 3, and 4-star maps nearly every time with hidden is a really good way to like boost your hidden fundamental abilities. And from there, because another thing is you were talking about like slow sections as well. This is kind of related, kind of not, but I would say these maps, I mean, like 1-star map is basically perma slow section. So if you like are able to assess like these types of maps, especially with hidden every time, I mean, it's OD3, right? But I mean, you can still like watch your UR. If you really want, you can edit to OD10 or OD9. But I think just like getting really consistent at these maps and trying to get low UR with both with and without hidden, I think actually really helps a lot for a slow section AC, because that's basically what it is. So, yeah, I'll say as a as a side note, getting consistent at assessing 1 to 2 star maps is actually a good way to. I just realized I should move this notepad over. Good way to get consistent at slow section AC as well. This, if I had to add something, I think this, what it'll really help with for tournament play is that I think these are gonna get you like the most value as far as like going from like 300, 400k average on maps to like 700 plus. And then this will take you from like 900k to 950. And like once you're really starting to get into AC battles, like people are going to be afraid to pick consistency against you because they know that if you FC, then they're just going to lose. So
yeah. Because right now in a 1v1 setting, even though hard rock's probably my strongest skill set, I'd feel like in low SR, it's like, do I really want to pick this? It's
right,
like,
right.
If my 95 loses to his 97.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Afraid of picking consistency against you because they'll know that if if you FC then they auto lose. Man, I just got flashbacks to 1v1 Veniami. I don't know if you know who that is.
I
Um,
recognize the name, but
this person, this badge. Oh my god, this was like a 1-star pool, and I
oh,
had to 1v1 this SS player. Are you kidding, dude? Seriously? Oh my
unlucky.
man. Anyway, um, yeah, I think this is like a really solid blueprint for you because I'll write down farming locals. I know the best way to push tech is to farm locals. And play the map like 5+ times in a row without retrying, and start to pay attention to patterns that you've been messing up every time, and then just then just gradually start working those out, basically. So yeah, I think that's pretty solid. But do you have any other questions
In
that
terms of
come to mind?
finding maps, should I just like in terms of tech as well? Should I just like go to larger tournaments and just like
Um,
larger, higher ranked restricted tournaments and just find maps? Or
yeah. So for finding specific like slots of maps, thankfully, like with custom mapping, you can usually just search like the slot and actually find a lot of like pretty good stuff.
okay,
You can do this in direct or in the website, but
yeah,
there's also the mappool databases that I have on my. I have these linked towards the top of my user page. I wonder if the 2022 one is out. Welcome page. Nope. But anyway, yeah, there's like all of these. I don't know if you've seen these spreadsheets before.
I think I clicked on your profile once, but
Oh,
I've probably forgotten about it.
yeah,
Yeah.
these are really helpful also, just for like going through a bunch of pools, like just all of these tech maps. Like just snag all these nomad 4s, and sometimes there's a tech map in hidden, or free mode.
Okay.
Maybe sometimes not. I mean, your best bet's always the nomad 4.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then aside from that, like you just go to a mapper's profile, like I don't know who's a mapper that like I know for sure. Oh yeah, SDAFSF. So like you just, well, actually these are more like stream, but I think you get the idea. Like you sometimes find a nomad 4 and you go to their profile and it's just like infinite more tech maps to work with. Like Glow Combo FC is a good one. Yusumi has some cool tech maps also. So Arbane, yeah, a lot of these mappers. Neil Perry, oh my god, Neil Perry is like its own type of map, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, these mappool databases and just searching nomad 4. I think this is a really good starting point, is just searching nomad 4, because getting really good at these maps is gonna like get you most of the way there, especially if you're learning tech for tournament play. So let's see, I would recommend for finding maps, I would start out by just searching nomad 4 in the beatmap listing, and then aside from that, you can go to some mappool databases on my user page. Yeah, user page, and go to mapper profiles, and just go to the beatmap section. I'm sure you kind of know how this works.
Yeah. Find
But
map.
yeah, or sometimes you go to a player's favorites and you can kind of like, you can find some cool stuff there too. Not many people favorite that much. I actually favorite maps a lot. I kind of use it as like a bookmark system for myself. Sometimes you find people with a lot of favorites, but even if there's only like 10, 20, it's still sometimes cool to scout around. And there's a rabbit hole you can enter pretty easily going through someone's favorites, and you find a map, you go to their profile, like that mapper's profile, and then it's just doomed. you're literally gonna wish you had less maps to work through. So
You get through everything ranked, and then there's just the entire unranked section, and it's like, wow,
yeah,
that's another 100 maps.
yep, yep. Oh, this map was, I think, OWC tiebreaker. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. Good luck in your match. I will say, if you have questions or anything you want to send my way after this call ends, you're welcome to just message me on Discord. So, yeah, let me know how things go. Let me know how your match goes, and if you have other questions or updates or things like that, I'll send you your notepad file. And there you go. Let's go. And the VOD I'll have uploaded to YouTube, so you can check it out there as well.
Okay. All right.
But
Thank you so much.
yeah, thanks again. That was a lot of fun. I will see you around.
All right. Thank you for the session.
Yeah. All right. See ya.
All right. See ya.